What's going on, guys? So I'm making this skills video once again because I had one of the other videos that I was editing playing in the background. So there's a little bit of background noise on that. Doesn't sound too clear. So I figured I'd just make this video all over for you guys again, kind of give you guys some levels on skills. One of the stocks that I called out in the Discord, if you guys haven't already joined the Discord, I'm going to link that Patreon link down below, and that will give you access to my private Discord. I do daily signals, chart video breakdowns, market analysis, news, options scanner, on some of the biggest options bets that are coming in. But let's go ahead and break down skills. So we broke above this $22 area here. We're currently at $22.13. We've seen a high all the way as high as 2220s, let's call it 2223, 2224. So I have the hourly chart pulled up here. Just basically, I do use the hourly chart on all of my day trading and my short-term swing trades, as well as intraday trading, just because there's only 6 candles. It does give you a clearer perspective. you know I do use the 5-minute chart just to kind of see what the price action is doing on the 5-minute chart, but it tends to drain my mental equity when I am watching the 5-minute chart kind of chop around. Unless something is making a super explosive move, 5-minute chart can kind of get a little bit confusing. That's why I use the hourly chart. It just gives me a better overall breakdown on the direction of the stock price. So as of right now, that 2208 was a key area that we needed to break through. As you can see, we touched it here on Monday, tried to make a second attempt and a third attempt here. We also did touch it twice today, and now finally we've broken through that area. So we've broken through this whole channel here, this whole range. We're kind of trying to make the next leg up. This blue line here that I have is the linear regression channel 50 line. That price is currently 2225. 2225 on skills is going to be a big area. We are getting running into some supply here at the upper Bollinger Band. That is this white line here that I'm trying to highlight. This area is going to act as a little bit of resistance here. So you can see as we popped through, we immediately came back down. If you missed the move, or you're not a 1 minute, 5-minute scalper and you missed that move, you do have a bounce and a remount spot here at the 5-day, which is going to be in the 2180s, 2184, 2188. Doesn't always stop perfectly at those levels, but give or take within a 5 to 10 cent range, normally you could look to expect a bounce off that play if the stock is continuing to be strong. So I would watch for a 2224 break, which is going to be your second entry, which I discussed in the training video in the private Discord. 2225, and I would look for a measured potential move into the 23 and 24, just because we don't have any clear supply zones there until we get to about 2494, which is going to correlate with the daily chart here. So if I pull up the daily chart, right now we are running into supply at the at the 150 day, and we also have supply here at the 100 day. So those two areas are going to act as levels of resistance, and those prices are 2225 and 2241. I think any close on skills above 2240 can push it into the $23 range, and any takeout of this macro area here, which is the upper Bollinger Band, could potentially retest these two candles in this range here, going back to 6.7 and 6.8 when we had highs of 24.47 and we had highs of 24.80, 24.89, 82 area, which is also going to correlate here with this linear regression channel 50 line. The price is 24.70. So any close above $23.23 tomorrow, I would look to hold that into the 2460s, 2450s, 2470s. I would take profit there. Obviously, I would hold a runner. For any of you options players that are out there, you really need a bigger measured potential move. Your bigger trade is going to come any close above $24.70, because you potentially have more than 10 points of upside here to 36.83, which would be to start confirming all of this price action to the left side of my chart. Any break above 24.70, You want to put on minimal risk, I would just use 2470 as your stop. If you want to give yourself a little bit more risk, I would give yourself a point stop at 2342, which is the upper Bollinger Band. Things tend to bounce off the upper Bollinger Band very, very nicely. They also tend to bounce off of the lower Bollinger Band very, very nicely. So depending on which way that the stock is going and which way that you are trading the stock, those could be areas of opportunity for you to keep watch on. So right now, we are coming into the afternoon hours. We are coming off the lunch hours here. It's currently 10 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Volume does tend to dry up later on in the day. So anything that you do like in the afternoon, you're going to love tomorrow. If we do get a confirmation of today's highs, you are going to have room into the $23 area, which is potentially a point move on the stock skills. So definitely keep skills on watch, guys. Use previous day's low as your stop. So if you're looking to enter this trade tomorrow on a confirmation of today's price point, your stop would be $21.32, which is today's lows. If you are currently in this stock today and you are looking to trade this stock on a more of a swing trading basis, then you could use yesterday's lows as your stop, which is $20.66. And you can see that that channel is going to correlate perfectly with the 5-day moving average, as well as the Bollinger Band here at $20.54 and $20.74. I hope that gives you guys a little bit of insight and a little bit of area where you guys can sort of get an idea of where you would like to take this stock. Definitely do not want to chase this stock into supply. And when I mean chase the stock into supply, I definitely do not want to buy this stock at $22.11 when we are currently being met at a level of resistance. I would like to see it get over that 22.25. That's going to correlate with the hourly candle here. 22.08 was the break. 22.25 is the pivot. Any push through of 22.25 or any close today of 22.25 would look good swinging into tomorrow's session. You're going to use the 60-minute rising support as your stop and or a bounce opportunity, and that would be 21.96, 21.90s. I hope that gives you a little bit of better insight on the stock skills. Good luck, guys. Just stay true to your levels, have a plan, work your plan, and make sure that you're not holding things that are breaking down through support. And when they do break above resistance, make sure you guys are taking profits on the way up. That's what we're in the business of doing. We're in the business of making money. I want all of you guys to make money, even if that's $1, $100, $1,000, so forth and so forth. As long as you can take money out of the market, you are doing your job correctly. If you can break even or lose a few cents on a trade, you are also doing your job correctly. So leave the emotions at the door. Trade these levels. It's why I have all these lines on my chart. I like to see where stocks could potentially stop, and I like to see where I could potentially bounce stocks. I like to see where the support's at. I like to see where the resistance at. That's exactly why I have so many lines on my chart. I know it can look a little bit confusing at times. However, when stocks really break through all of these channels here and there's nothing above, that's really when I like to take trades, just because I know there's more of a maximum potential to the upside. So I hope this video helps. I will see you guys all in the next video. Sorry for the previous video. There was an overlay in the back, a little bit of a dubbing with two voices going at once. I apologize for that. But I will see you guys all in the next video.